My name is Emily Ellis, and I was diagnosed at the age of 31 with metastatic breast cancer. The doctor did a biopsy and recommended immediate surgery. So I had a lumpectomy and some lymph nodes removed from under my arm. Then the surgeon told me to go see an oncologist, and I went and listened to her treatment plan, and she recommended that I have my ovaries removed and that I have a full mastectomy. During the mastectomy, they removed all of the lymph nodes under my arm, and they took off my right breast and they removed my ovaries. And that was because the cancer, it was estrogen receptor positive, and so they wanted to get rid of the hormones produced by my ovaries. I did a PET scan, and it was found that I was already stage 4. The cancer was already in my bones. And once it was in my bones, there was no way to cure my condition. My doctor said that the tumor markers in my blood were rising, and that was an indication that the cancer was spreading somewhere else, possibly to a vital organ. So I had another scan done in March of 2007, so that was a year and a half ago, and the scan indicated a lesion on my liver, and so my doctor recommended that I start chemotherapy. My medical doctor, when I asked her about the possibility of alternative medicine, pointed out the fact that there were not enough studies done about the alternative herbs and treatments to allow her to make a decision of whether it would help me or not. In other words, she'd been trained to go the scientific route. The drugs she offered me, the chemotherapy she offered me, had been tested to help get rid of cancer in many people, but she didn't tell me it doesn't work in everyone. And so as a result, I started chemotherapy, and I did chemotherapy for 17 months with only a 3-month break in between. And that was because I had had a lesion on my liver. Every time after I finished a certain amount of months, I would do another test, and it showed that my liver was getting worse and worse. And so after 17 months of chemotherapy, it may have helped with my bone pain, but now I have tumors in my liver. And so I feel like I got sicker because of the chemotherapy. The chemotherapy weakened my immune system to the point where it allowed the cancer to grow in a vital organ, whereas if it had remained in my bones, it posed no risk to my life. And so at this point right now, I am investigating other alternative therapies. I have picked a different doctor because I wasn't pleased with the doctor that I had before. She seemed to do nothing but recommend more chemotherapy. I wish that I had the money to investigate alternative treatments. I wish that the insurance would have paid for alternative treatments. I wish that there were more studies done on herbs so that I would know that they might help me more than chemotherapy, which didn't help me. It didn't work.